Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas... Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Wolverines offense will have the first possession of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's got his man. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run it from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Finds a crease at the 20. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Wall. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's still 3rd and goal. Now the play fake. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Michigan, 14. Kansas State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up 14 over Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Wall. Tight end getting vertical. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. And they did right there.
Bring in the heat. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Try and play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Back open in the middle.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lester. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The inside handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Working that left side now. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kansas State, 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Michigan, 21. Kansas State, 14.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kamara. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. The short hands, it's Adkins. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on you on 2nd down.
He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. Keeps it on the bootleg. Steps away. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adkins. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Floating away. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 17 to LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, the running back has it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Kansas State will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They run the reverse. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Wall. Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looking to throw, it's Wall. Fires to the middle and wings it incomplete. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making it accurate.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tackle is made after the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Looking to throw, it's Wall. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Running back searching for a hole. Turns it on at midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They're working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Back to pass. It's Wall. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a second down pass play. He finds his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top on first down. Connection to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And the ball is intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
It's a draw. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. The give on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to...
Touchdown, Kansas State! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown in the game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect.
The kick is
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for second down. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Wall. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
At the 39. That's a first down for the offense.
Handoff to the single running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He wants to throw here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Adkins. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
21.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lester. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Picks up 9. Brings up second down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And they got him for the sack.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon to the offensive lineman, call it out, and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They're going to run it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. To the air, it's Wall. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Fayetteville. They're trailing by 21 to Oklahoma. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting the first down.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. After run, now throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down, now here on 2nd. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Michigan, 63. Kansas State, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quickly complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes his connection. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Handoff from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Wall. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
At the 35, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6.
Kansas State, 28.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man, and they convert. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Just feeds the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. Trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter, you're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to get the edge on the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets him to the 49-yard line. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Give to the fullback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, and they convert. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the handoff. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Brings up 2nd down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.